Hey guys, it's Bianca Sophia. I'm hopping on to tell you some really strange stuff. I love you. Here I go. Yeah, and I decided to leave out the music on this one so you could hear the sounds that I'm speaking of, okay? All right, here you go. What the fuck is going on, you guys? I'm in my bedroom. I have my window open. And hold on a second. I swear, I just heard someone screaming, "Help!" Like more than once. I heard a weird, heard something weird, and so I stopped what I was watching on YouTube, and I quieted down just to hear. And I hear, "Help!" But it's like a man's voice, right? It's like, hold on a second. Dude, I have chills all over my body. From like, I can feel, there's chills all at my face. It's my face. Like that's really fucking creepy, dude. That's really creepy. What the fuck? But it's like, is this a trick again? You know what I mean? What the fuck? That was really fucking creepy. It sounded like a 16-year-old or a 17-year-old, like a boy who's just become a man, like that voice, where they got the newer deep voice, but like it could crack, you know. Oh my gosh, hold on. But he was screaming like he's seen a ghost, or not. No, not that he's seen a ghost, that he's been taken by a ghost. You know what I mean? Like someone that was just kidnapped or. What the fuck? I'm going outside, so maybe I can get this on tape. Hold on a second. This is creeping me out, you guys. Like, I'm really creeped out right now. Maybe I shouldn't be doing it, but this is like, if you heard someone screaming help outside, you would not just ignore them. Tom, you don't hear that screaming outside?
No.
Good. Okay. I'm going. Nothing. Oh my god. Just don't worry about it, baby. Hold on a second here. This is fucking crazy, you guys. Hold on. I don't know if it's a trick. Go back to bed. Oh, now you gotta hand me the phone. Hand me the phone.
No.
Then you better go. You better get in that bed, or else I'm taking that phone. I'm taking the phone. I'm giving you guys an extra 10 minutes while I smoke, so you better get back in that bed. Yeah, I'm Bella. I'm Bella. I'm not saying it. I'm coming back to say goodnight to you. Yes, but you go to bed now, and you have 10 minutes left on that phone. Okay? I love you. All right, go ahead and go pee, and then go back to bed. Okay, baby? And stay inside, please. Do not come outside, you guys. Neither of you. What the hell is this now? Oh. What the? This person, whoever is screaming, sounds like they're terrified. Like I'm telling you, I have like chills. What the fuck? Is that a dog now? What the fuck? Maybe that person got I know this is fucked up to say, but what if whoever that was got attacked by the hellhound? You know what I mean? Like, this shit is crazy. Like, I don't know whether sometimes I'm like in heaven or hell. You know what I mean? Do you hear that dog crying now? Hold on. I mean, I don't think it was that dog that was crying help. Hey, who the hell knows these days, right? Oh, now you're surprised if, like, I can hear animals, like, talk now. You know what I mean? Like, but it's like I heard, like, a human voice, like a human scream. But what if I'm able to hear like animals like that now? This is crazy, you guys. Like the shit that I'm seeing lately for the past couple of days is freaking crazy. Like I can remember, sorry, I cannot talk. Like I said, its brain is not, the fuck? Did you hear that, right? I hope you heard that. I'm gonna take my headset off. Hold on, my headset. I keep calling it a headset. Why am I wonder if I'm wearing a headset on the craft. Hold on. Okay, took the headphones off. So you can hear this. What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck is that now? You alright, buddy? Why did I hear it say hello though? I mean help. Why did I hear someone say screaming help? See, this is like, I'm telling you, this is their magic or something. Man, you fucking assholes. You fucking assholes. You and your fucking magic tricks. They're really, really, really getting annoying. Flies, dogs. See, this is the problem when you get psychic abilities. It's like now you have to know that like you're gonna see shit now, and it's like and people, it's like the people that have had you under control, they are magical. So, but it's dark magic, right? So now they're going to come after you with dark magic. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, you're gonna be able to see it because you're open now, right? It's like it's like one of those. It's a curse, but it's a gift, but it's also a curse, right? I might as well get into the video I was going to make for tomorrow because it's absolute. It was actually I meant to tell that story when in the last video when I was talking about how someone was coming through and saying like was saying, ew, like I cannot believe you fucked him, like just really angry, like that thing, right? Okay, so listen to this. What happened after that? Because I meant to go on, but I don't know why I stopped. I was like, okay, shields up, swords up. No, I wasn't done. Well, because I was about to get on the swings, and I was like at the park and everything, so I had fun there with my brothers and sisters. So, and a couple of new people showed up. I'm not going to mention names yet, but just know that you went to Royal Recovery. I'm not gonna mention names right now, but a couple people showed up with wings, and I was like, oh my god, it was their future, it was their new Earth personas, like they're angels too. So it's like, oh my gosh, oh okay, I have to tell a story real quick, you guys. Oh my god. So while I was on the swing, I was practicing my remote viewing, right? And I like remote viewed all these angels, human versions, right? And so that was pretty cool, and it worked. Like I was there within a second, and I felt like I'm like, I even said this to Michaela. I'm like, Michaela, I feel like I'm like Professor X right now. It's like at the X, right? It's so fucking cool. I was like, because I can go into anybody I want, and I can see what they're seeing, right? And I not only that, but I can it's like I can expand myself out, so I can like look at them, right? Look at their face and like see what they're doing, right? So listen to this. So then I'm swinging and like I can't even tell you all the stuff I saw there because people would be like, okay, she's going too far. This is just crazy. Like, but I was seeing like higher dimensional beings like there, like just showing up, right? Like beings like ETs and shit, you guys. So crazy. Angels, ETs, like I saw some Syrians, some Greys. I was like, this is a fucking party over here at the park. And Michael was like, no, they're just curious about you. They're like, like New Earth is like, apparently I'm going back and forth, like I'm going back and forth between this new Earth and this Earth and everything, like I'm teeter-tottering, I guess, right? So it's like I get this when I'm on New Earth, I get to see like all these the future versions of these people, and I get to see the beings, how they're like, how they are on New Earth. They're welcome on New Earth, right? The planet vibrates high enough for these people to futures versions of ourselves and other, our brethren and other star systems come and hang out with us. And how fucking cool is that, right? I was like, my mind was blown. And it's like, now I understand why Michael L. wanted me to come back to this park alone, right? You hear that? That's a dog, you guys. Like, that's loud. That's like far away too. Like, is that thing okay? Is that dog? Because I don't even know if it's a real dog or if it's a hellhound or if it's a person doing magic. You know what I mean? Like, I heard it screaming help. And I'm telling you, I promise to you, it screamed help, like perfectly. Like, that's what I heard. And now I'm like, ugh. It's like now I can hear what dogs are trying to say. Animals, what they're saying and shit. Like before it was like I could only hear them like in my mind, but now I'm like starting to hear what they're really saying. But like I don't know if that's a trick though. It's like it's fucked up. It's like I don't know if I'm being tricked to try to go and save that thing or that dog or whatever, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's like I'm stuck. It's like I don't know what to do. But then Sophia comes through and says, you can't save everyone. You can't save everything, Their people are having their own experiences. People are having they have their own contracts that you have to respect. So, so then like, okay, there's a lot of crazy shit at the park, but I'm not gonna go into all of that right now because it's a lot. And people will be like, wow, is she embellishing this? But I'm not. I'm telling you right now. I'm not embellishing shit. This is real. This is real. Especially since what I'm about to tell you happened last night. So, I'm not gonna tell them. I'm not gonna tell them that. I can't tell them that yet. Okay. So listen. So last night in the bath, after I was, told how it was disgusting. How I was disgusting for making love to my twin flame's higher self. Basically, he was like, just constant. And I knew it was him because it's the same way he talks to me when he messages me. This karmic, who you guys know who I'm talking about. This person under programming, right? And so I was laying there, and all of a sudden, you guys, this is crazy, but I was like, I stated my sovereignty again. I always do like my shielding. I do extra shielding bubbles. I imagine a bubble around myself full of, I ask for Source Creator to come in and fill my area, my aura and my whatever room I'm in, like with the highest, the most high light of infinite love and unconditional love, light and protection, right? I also do, I do double shield sometimes. So I was in the bath, and after I did that, you guys, this shit is crazy. I could see a red light shining through my inside of my head, right? And then Michael L. looked at me, and then he looked away. Like, how people do double takes, because I guess he could see it somehow. Because remember, he's within me too, but he's also projecting himself out, so I could see him. And then he's like, "Whoa!" And I'm like, "Yeah, what is this?" I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" Because I couldn't see any. I could see everything, but there was like this red light, like if it was in the middle, right where my third eye would be, right? But it was so bright that I could see this red. I could see a red light from the inside of my head shining throughout out my eyes, right? So it's like it was messing up my vision a little bit. And I was like, Michael L., what the fuck is this, right? He's like, he was just staring at me with this like face of shock. And he's like, he called this guy that's been there before. I don't know who he is, but he's always coming over and he's shining a flashlight in my eye. It's like a doctor would. A doctor comes over and they put the light in their eye. He was doing that. And a couple of my other brothers' voices came through. I don't know who they were because I was in the bath and I like to have my privacy in there, And you hear like, I hear Michael saying, "How the fuck did he didn't curse. He said, "How did I miss this?" That was me adding that because I have a dirty. Me and my twin have a dirty mouth, and like Michael, he's like he slips a lot now because of that. And he's like, I cannot take that you guys have such potty mouths. I can't take that because he's starting to curse. You know what I mean? So he's like, "How did I miss this?" And I'm like, probably because it's AI. You know what I mean? You guys are. I know there's scans all the time. He's like, yeah, but I usually catch AI too. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, this technology is millions of years old and it's ancient, and it's technology that's maybe it was supposed to be hidden from you. You know, that's what I was thinking. He's like, sometimes your mind is so much more fascinating than I could imagine, like at the level you're at. Because I guess he didn't see it that way. You know, he's always like, oh, it was my fault. I did something wrong. You know, I'm like, no, maybe it was Sophia. Maybe she wasn't ready for us to know about it or something. You know what I mean? And then they like had me relax, and then they had to go in there and do psychic surgery or some shit, and had to take it out. And like, so I just laid there, and like and then they said, okay, we can't take it out from out here or something. So we're gonna have to go. They're like, we're gonna have to go in again. I'm like, oh no, not again. Don't fly into my body again. It's just weird, right? He's like, we have to. He's like, he goes, we can't fly through your lower chakras. He goes, don't worry about why. Just we cannot. And I'm like, oh, okay. So he's like, so you're gonna have to open your mouth again. I'm like, oh my god, no, stop, no. He's like, but don't worry. Your higher self Faith is gonna be flying in there too. So she'll help you like keep your mouth open or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? This is too weird, right? He's like, we have to get that thing out of your head. I'm like, okay, this is just, it's getting too weird now, you guys. He's like, he's like, oh, he's like, fine, we'll just leave it there. And I was like, no, because I couldn't see because this red light's there, this red fucking light, which was obviously an implant of some sort, an AI implant of some sort. And I'm like, I bet you Sophia didn't let you know for a reason, right? Because it wasn't time, right? He's like, yeah, I'm understanding that now but he felt bad because he missed it, you know? And I was like, you know, don't be so hard on yourself. Like, Sophia obviously left it there for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, think about it, you know? So I was like, all right. And I'm like, you know, I can breathe through my nose fine, so I can just keep my mouth open if I need to. So I did that. And I was like, I was fine with my mouth open, and they all flew in, my brothers and my sisters, and me included, Faith, Archangel Faith, or Seraphim Faith, or no, it was Archangel Faith, because like, remember they're the same person, but they were able to split themselves, but like, I don't know how it works, it's fucking confusing. But like, Michael is there too, but also Michael's there in Halo and Faith, separately, right? Even though together they're one, right? So, they all flew into my mouth, and my other brothers and sisters too. And they're in there for a while, and I was kind of like out of it at the time. I kind of felt like, I was pretty dizzy. I was dizzy, and it felt like I was high again. Like I was like, like that, you know? I don't know if they gave me something while it happened or what happened, but they went in there, and all of a sudden I heard like a I can't even make the noise I heard. It was like if you can imagine a sound of, okay, like the old TVs, like the ones, like the black and white ones, when you would turn it off and make that sound. I can't do that damn sound. The old TVs, when you would turn them off, right? They make that sound, right? That's what it sounded like, and when the red light went out. So they went in there and they disconnected whatever the hell that was, some kind of implant or something, and disconnected it, and then brought it out. And then that flashlight guy came back. And like, how's she doing? I'm like, this is like, so you guys are freaking me out. Like, am I okay? Like, yeah, you're fine. Just take deep breaths and relax, because we don't know what's going to happen here, because this thing has been connected to you apparently for a very long time, and it's right at your third eye, right? So that was disconnected. And I was like, is that one of those Jovian seal things? No. We took those out we removed those like a month ago or something. That's why your face is hurting and all that. And I'm like, wow. He's like, we've been working on those for like, he's like, my lower aspects, Michael and Halo, have been working on those for the past couple of years. And it started in the bottom and then worked their way up. But that's why you have all this weird pain, you know? I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just crazy. But he's like, no, those have been long gone, and you've been healing from that. There's a lot of, that's why there's a lot of pain involved in that. So this thing was like something different. Like it was, I don't know what the fuck that was, but, and he won't tell me anything about it. He's like, don't worry about it. Just know that it's gone and you're healing. He's like, for the next year, he's like, don't freak out. But your psychic powers are probably going to go through the roof within the next few days. And you're gonna get headaches. And I do have a headache right where that was. I have a fucking huge headache right now, where my third eye is, right in the middle of my eyes, right there, and it hurts so bad right now. It's like throbbing. And this is just all so fascinating to me. And all of a sudden, I can see like better than I was before. Like this is crazy. I thought I was like seeing clearly before, but now I'm seeing like even better, and I'm hearing better. I'm hearing my brothers and sisters better. It's like I'm seeing these beings now, like from other planets and shit. I can hear animals talk. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy. It's crazy. And I don't mean, like I said, animals talking like telepathically. I can hear them like if a cat meowed, I would probably hear it going, hello. You know what I mean? Instead of the meow, I hear, hello. You know, it's so weird. But I love this shit. I love this. And like I said, if this is just like in a dream that I'm in, I never want to leave this dream ever. I want to stay here. But at the same time, I want to leave. You know what I mean? Like this ascension is fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. I love it. I love it. And then so see, this is when Sophia chimes in. She's like, "Do you see? Do you see why I'm not giving you all the answers? Because this part is the fun part, isn't it? Where you're having to like solve this puzzle, and each day we give you a little bit more and a little bit more, right? It's like you're climbing that ladder, right? Or you're climbing that mountain to your freedom, but you're also gaining all these abilities, abilities that you forgot that you had, right?" And she's like, you haven't seen anything yet, dear. She's like, she says it all the time. You have seen nothing yet. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, but yeah, the red light and like the red AI, like in that red AI box in my room. It's like were they connected in some way? But that thing was still having an effect on me, but it wasn't time to go yet because, like, remember, if you just wake up one day and you have all your psychic powers, it would be too much for you, right? Your mind would be fried, right? So that's what Sophia's kind of letting me know that right now. She's coming through. That if you go from like nothing to like full blown psychic powers, she was like Professor X, you would go crazy, right? It would make you go crazy. Oh shit. She's like, and you've gone crazy before. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I don't want to talk about that right now because they already showed me that, like a little piece of that, and I'm not ready for that yet. I keep like pushing that aside. I'm like, no, not yet. Oh my gosh. And then I'm going to talk about this tomorrow, but just a little preview of Michaela was talking about, you know how the centaurs, that there were the centaurs, right? The 4 centaurs, I think, right? And number 4 was Michael. Or I'm sorry, yeah, Michael. Well, yeah, it was Michael, but without faith. It was just Michael and Lucifer, okay, as one being, and they were the centaur number 4, okay. And this is before Faith joining, because Faith is Sophia, and they sacrificed their lives for Sophia, which then she became Faith, Archangel Faith, and then they merged to become the Seraphim. So anyways, listen. So the centaur experience, right? Like, think about the 4 horsemen for a second, you guys, in the Bible, right? The 4 horsemen, right? And they talk about the horses, right? And Michael like made me listen to that U2 song, which I love that song. It was my favorite, one of my favorite songs since I was in like 5th grade or something, right? 6th grade. Obsessed with that song. And then he kept playing that part over and over in my head for a reason. Kiss me, kill me, kiss me, kill me, kiss me. And I'm like, I don't get it. I'm like, and then all of a sudden he's like, he's been making me watch like a lot of these supernatural like commercials, and it's like I watched that, and not too long after that, by the way, is when I had my awakening too. It's like so much different things triggered my awakening. But he kept showing me. It's like I swear he's in charge of my YouTube. It's like these certain recommendations pop up, and I'm like, where the fuck did this come from, right? And he kept the stuff that kept popping up was the same stuff, but from different TV shows, right? Like the Angel of Death came up for American Horror Story. Then the Angel of Death came up for fucking Supernatural, and all this Angel of Death, Angel of Death, Angel of Death, and the horseman, the horse of death, right? So, and then the death card keeps popping up, right? In that card, there's a horse, and it's the death card, transformation, right? So I'm like, what are you trying to tell me? You're the angel of death? Like, he's like, we are the angel of death. And I'm like, oh my God. That was just a preview, but I'll get into that tomorrow. But like, that's why he kept saying, kiss me, kill me. Because, the angel of death comes in to kiss you, right? And then remember what he told me about my blood being venomous to certain reptilians or something? I'm like, what? Okay, Michael, you need to, okay. And he hasn't given me much more about that yet, but I'm going to try to dig into that. But I'm going to stop now. It's just something I wanted to let my twins know about that. I thought they might be interested, very interested in hearing that, like, wow, this shit's just getting more crazy and more crazy, right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop for now. And shield's up, swords up. Let's get it.